Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on the time you're looking at this video, but it's time to review. Welcome, friends. Nice to see you all again. Thank you for subscribing. To all the new subscribers. The group is growing. That's what we're shooting for, so we can start doing some live trading. Anyways, that's my wish, but I need to get 1,000 subscribers before I get to do that. So let's get it going. Please share the channel. Thank you so much if you are sharing it already. And let's get it going. So we're gonna review some of the traits of the analysis that we did on Sunday, and also on Monday I think I sent a trade setup. And we're gonna see that one too. Let's go look at the trade setup. The trade setup was, we were in this area over here. Let me make this a little bigger so we can all see it. As a matter of fact, trade setup was, the price was coming down right there, and I was telling everybody to put a trend line, like that. And I told you know what, it will be a good buy if you guys if you see a break, trend line break at that point. And normally I like to go to see those breakouts. You can see it better on the 15 minutes. If you let me move back one more time. Okay. And we're in the 15 minutes, so it did break out that same afternoon or evening, and the market give a few pips. Market give about 20, 24, 25 pips around this area. And I normally tell you to put your stop loss in below the 50 or the trend line when you enter above the trend line, obviously. So that was a short trade. We are recommended, not in, especially in this month, not to look for long trades. Take your 20 pips, take 25 pips, and out of the market, because the market is being choppy. You can see it all week. It's been like that. But it's still, the market's still offering opportunities. Okay, so let's look at the analysis. Let me show you guys, because I'm taking screenshots now so we can compare our analysis. So GP odd. By the way, I am using multiple time frame system made by Tim with Irvin. Okay, so if you're interested in getting the system, if you don't have it yet, you need it. All right, it's very good system. It guides you in the right direction of the market, and all you need is just to follow a few rules, and you'll be on your way to be profitable. Okay, so let's go and analyze that. So GP odd, I have it right there. So the last thing I was saying is that we're in the 4 hours right there. This when the market started dropping from this point, and I was saying that I was waiting for the market to drop lower at this point, and the market came lower. Let me see where we are at this point. Sometimes it's hard to see exactly where we're at. Okay, let me go to the 4 hour number one so we can be in the same time frame. So I kind of do this quick. I know your time is valuable in the middle of the week. So let me get the picture again so we can compare where we were. So let me go on the side over here. We're not going to be able to see it. Okay, that M. Okay, yes, all right. So I was talking about this drop right here. Okay, so I had an entry, and I made some pips on that entry. The market dropped lower than we expected. I was thinking that the market was going to drop to this area, but it went lower. And so after that, it's been this week pretty much since Sunday in this area over here. And we can see that the market is being choppy. It's doing that consolidation. Let me go to time frames. Let me go 1 hour so we can see it clearly. Okay, this is the trade setup that I sent right there, very small. But we've been in this consolidation. The market went down, up, and today the market dropped very strong. There was a strong news, although it was not in the calendars that you look in like in Forex Factory on FX, but it was an event that it was going to happen in with the pound in a country. So it did happen and it did break down. So I had some friends that told us, they send an email from some companies that a strong event, what's going to happen, and I'm not sure if it was the UK or something like that. But it did something strong happen today. Okay, so it went up and down. It whipsaw right there, up and down. So I was out of the market, and to be honest, I'm taking the trade again up. I'm thinking that it can rebound from this area, but if not, I have my stop loss very close, so that's no biggie. But that's a very, normally this area right here is a very strong demand. So if it breaks that demand to a low, I mean, it's going to keep going for a while. So that's where we are right now. I'm taking that trade to the top. If you want to take that trade to the top, be very careful, please, especially nowadays. Okay, so you can take a look at that 30-minute. You can follow the same rule. Just put yourself a trend line. It never fails. The trend line is always going to time you good. Okay, so just follow that advice. Put it right there. And if you see a clear breakout to the top, you can take it at least to this level right there. It's been doing that all week. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. We're using very low lots. Even this one in my real account, my other account, this is real too, but I'm using very small lots. So that's what we're expecting for a GP odd. Okay. So let me make the market watch right here so we can have them all handy. Another one that we saw is out NCD. Let me go to out NCD right there. Out NCD went up exponentially. Let me see what's going on. 4 hours. Okay. Right there. Okay. All right, so what we were expecting an out NCD. Let me check. Let's look at the picture, and well, we were right here in this area right there. I was telling you that I was gonna take a small trade to the bottom for a retracement, and it did retrace. You can see that. And now the market, it broke that flag. Nice clear flag right there. And that was this. It was I know it went very strong, but that was a total pullback right there. Now it's aligning very nice. We're gonna go with the master trend, but again, we got to time the market correctly. So let me give you a trade setup right now as we speak. Okay, we're going with the master trend. Now we got to ask ourselves, is this ready? Obviously, it's not ready yet to go down. But if you want to time it better, you can go to 1 hour or even 30 minutes. Let's see, 1 hour. Let's see how it looks in the 30 minutes. Well, if you do it right there, I mean, it's just a very safe way to do it. Mark yourself, trend line. From the original point to this significant low right there. And just wait until the market, breaks. If you want to scalp it and go inner trend line, a smaller inner trend line right there. Let's see. I keep forgetting what the time frames are. 15 minutes. Make it bigger. Origin. To that point right there. I will use that line right there. Wait for that, and I mean, if this trend line breaks, it's 80% guarantee that it's going to go and visit at least, as a minimum, this area over here, and hopefully longer. But that you got to follow. You just got to follow the market. Okay, that's alt NCD. Let's go to GB and GBPJPY and the 4 hour. Let's look. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we're looking at this. Let me look at the picture. I was telling all of you guys to put your trend line and wait for that break of that trend line. So let me identify where was that market at. Okay, boom, boom. We were at this point. The market was going up. Yep, the market was going up, and I was telling you guys about this trend line. About right there. I think it was marking around there. Anyways, now I can see exactly where the trend line goes, right? Because you have all this price action. But the market did break down, you know, in this area right there. I know we're looking at the 4 hour. But if you go to the 30 minutes right here or 1 hour, it looks very clearly where to enter in the market. So you can identify trades in the 4 hour and then go to a lower time frame just to look for entries. Let's look at the 30 minutes, see how that looks real quick. And let me go lower. Look at that. Look at that trade right there. Look at this trade right there. Okay. How many pips was that if you would enter in this anywhere in this area? 142 pips. And look what is going on right now. SEM trend line is being tested. Well, it's already tested and it's dropping today also. Okay. So the right thing to do here is trend line, time it out. You need to learn how to, I mean, I will definitely encourage everybody to study trend lines because there's the right way to use the trend lines. It breaks, look at that, how perfect it is. It breaks the trend line, it breaks the 50 at the same time, then retest, then it consolidates a little bit, it makes huge drops, okay? That was a huge drop right there, 80 pips. Okay, let's keep going, GBPJPY. GPCAT 4 hours. Let's go to 4 hours real quick. 4 hours. We are right there, and let's see where we were on Sunday. We were recommended in the 4 hour to put a trend line right there and wait for price action. Okay, nothing has happened, but the trend line keeps me safe. Okay, now this is a total pullback. We don't recommend to trade pullbacks in our group. If you are, just be very careful. Only go for a few pips. So that trend line remains good. Okay. Obviously, what is going on right here? This thing is, you know, going to that. And if you monitor that triangle right there, you can see it. Monitor that triangle. I mean, the market, what do you think it's going to do? It can break up for a little bit only, and then it's going to drop it. Let's see what happens. Okay, but nothing happened here. Our trend line, it was protecting us. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. There was a trade. I mean, if you were looking for trades in a downtrend, okay, like this trade right there. If you like to look at price action, so but it was pretty much choppy, you know, it's not like clear trends and all that. So GPCAT, we'll leave it alone for now, and let's look for JPY also. 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours looks like that. And on Sunday, those JPY, yes. I think I was telling everybody the same thing. Oh, I don't have a picture for that one. Excuse me. Okay, but nothing. I don't have a picture for that one. But nothing has happened. We've been going, I mean, pretty much since Sunday from this area. The market did another high, but it's preparing very, very nice for a nice drop. Let's look at the time frames. Let me look at the weekly. Look at the weekly. Okay, we're in this consolidation. 1, 2, 3, up. Okay, now it's preparing. Very soon. It's not ready yet, but it's preparing to drop down. Let's look at the daily. We can see that nice consolidation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The market's getting ready for a good trade. I don't know if it's gonna happen, this month, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna be ready for EURJPY. We're gonna be following it very, very close. Okay, so that's 4 hour, and let's look at it for 1 hour just to go quicker. All right. Ooh, look what happened today. It just happened a couple hours ago. Okay. All right. One thing you can do: put yourself a nice trend line. Again, trend line, and you can go trend line right there, and that will be the primary trend line because you have point 1, point 2, but then you can go a faster trend line or an inner trend line. And normally, if big spikes like that, I don't listen to them too close, so I go to an average of that area right there. Inner trend line, you can wait for a breakdown right there. That's a good way to time the market or your entries. Okay, let's go to EURJPY. EURJPY, it's been in the same area too. I think I told you guys to put trend lines. EURJPY. Yep, we're right there in this area. The market still went up higher, but we don't go in. We don't go in because our trend lines are protecting us. But multiple time frame is telling us, prepare, because there's going to be a reversal, imminent reversal pretty soon. So, okay. .USD, GBPUSD. I think it's kind of the same situation on GBPUSD. Where, let me see the picture. Okay, we had a trend line right there, which was okay from the origin to that point. Okay, so I want you to see something if I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, this is our bottom right there, and I go to this area right here for a breakout. Make it a little bigger, probably bigger, not smaller. So you can see clear breakout right there. We're looking at the 4 hours. I mean, there was pips to make it that breakout right there. Now the market is retesting that area, so we're still waiting for GBPUSD. Let me see, what is that master trend on this? It's up. Okay, so we're doing a PB. We don't recommend PBs. Okay, so let me look at the dailies, look at the big picture. Yeah, that's definitely a PB. Okay, we're gonna stay away for a while from GBPUSD. And let me see, EURUSD. Do we check on that one too? Let me see. Yeah, EURUSD right there. And we're looking at the daily. We go to 4 hour. Make it a little smaller. Okay, GBPUSD. We had this recommendation right there for the break line. It was already breaking. We were looking at it, and we're predicting the market. It's gonna drop to the main trend line. It happens 70 to 80% of the time once it breaks the inner trend lines. Okay, so just gotta follow the market. And that's supposed to happen. Let me see. We're in the 4 hours. 4 hours, yes. Okay. So, yes. So origin was. Let me look at the picture one more time. Not GP, it's EURUSD, the other picture. Not this one either. Where is it? Right there. Okay. I was looking at the 30-minute. Okay, let me get close to this. Oh, okay. I was trying to find out where I got that primary trend line. I got it from this point and from this point right there. And what I was saying is that once it break that trend line right here, it's gonna go and retest that trend line also. So we're still there, you know. It looks like the market, it's gonna probably jump from there or maybe go a little bit lower then, but it looks like it's ready, you know. It's kind of tricky with EURUSD. I don't like to trade EURUSD too much because it's in my opinion has a lot of manipulation on it. Okay, so I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Wow, I did a lot of pairs this time. So I'm gonna stop right there. Thank you again, all new subscribers. Please share, like, destroy that like button, please, so it'll help our algorithm. I have a lot of plans. I like to share a lot of stuff with you, with the group. If you're interested in the system, we're still running that promotion. We got $20 off with that code right there. Use JF20 and make sure you let me know with my Telegram directly, and also directly message Tim with Irvin so he can give you an additional discount. The guy is very nice. He likes to give discounts. Okay, so just talk to him and let's get it going. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you guys again. I'm gonna try to do the analysis probably Saturday, so you guys can have a little bit more time during the weekend to see it. And I think it's been working favorably for me also. That way on Sunday I'm not in a rush or stuff like that. God bless you all. Be safe out there and see you soon.